Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chapter 10, Section 1. We're talking about employee recruitment costs. First thing, in order to get employees to come and work for you, you need to advertise the job. And so to recruit future employees, they usually go through different types of print media. It all depends on the cost of the ad. Depends on the size and number of days it will run. So take a look at this first example here. Employment ad, runs an ad in a special section. It costs $56 for 1 inch of a column on a weekday, $82 for one inch in a column on a weekend. What is the cost for running a weekday ad 4 inches long in a column for 2 days? So we're going to have the weekday charge, so that's $56. We're going to multiply that by how big the column is, and that's 4 inches. And then we're going to multiply it by however many days it shows up. In that case, it's 2 days. So when we take 56 times 4 times 2, we end up with an answer of $448. And that is how much it's going to cost to advertise our job. So now the next part here is advertising costs. A couple different things here. We have exempt and non-exempt employees. Exempt employees do not work overtime. Non-exempt employees get paid by the hour. So to find how much it costs to hire people, we add up all the hours it takes to find the hire, multiply by the total rate, and then add in any overhead costs that come into play. So for this example, we got a fairly lengthy story problem, but what we need to know here says you received 150 applications for the job. You took 2 8-hour days to review the applications. So you have 2 times 8, because we have 2 8-hour days. We did that twice, so that's 2 times 8. You found the 15 best applications. The cost of your time is $28 per hour. So we're going to take 2 times 8 times 28 to start off. Okay, and then that's going to give us an answer of 448 to start off. Okay, now it says you spent 45 minutes to contact and briefly interview each applicant. So we have 45 minutes of an hour, so that's 45 divided by 60. We're going to multiply that by 15 because we have 15 applicants, and we're going to multiply that by 28. Okay, so from there, and when we do that, that's going to give us an answer of $315. And then from there, you spend an hour and a half per applicant checking references of 5 of them. So we got 1.5. We'll multiply that by 5. We'll multiply that by 28. And that's going to give us an answer of $210. Okay. And then, that's where we are at to this point. So we're going to take 448 plus 315 plus 210. And that's going to give us an answer of $973. So that's how much they're going to pay you for your work that you've done so far in finding the correct hire. Okay. And then the last thing here that we're going to talk about is employee agency recruitment. Sometimes you just don't have the time. This will be big companies. They don't have the time to have people go out and find hires, so they have other people do that for them. 2 things here. Contingency fee is paid to recruiters if they find a hire. Retainer fee is paid even if they don't. Okay, so you're hired on either one of those cases. So it's headhunters recruiting a plant manager for a manufacturing company on a contingency basis. So they have to find a hire. They'll pay 22% of the person's salary, so $150,000. So 22% of that, plus another 3.2% of that salary to cover recruiting expenses. So basically what that means is it's 22% plus another 3.2% which is going to give us 25.2%. So that's how much of a percentage we're going to get. So that's 150,000 times 0.252, 225.2%, and that's going to give us an answer of $37,800. So that is how much the headhunter will get if they find a suitable replacement for their plant manager position. Okay, so those are different ways that you can find hires and weigh it costs to hire people out. If you have any other questions, make sure you let me know. Have a good day.